What's up, everybody? It's your boy Masonic. Thank you so much for joining this conversation. Before I even start, I want to just this whole conversation is brought to you by my latest album. It's called Liberia What's Left. Check out the shirt. Try to order you a t-shirt too, by the way. Liberia What's Left 2 by Masonic, the quest for international business deals. Okay, so I want to talk about the trending topic, and that's IShowSpeed. So IShowSpeed is a streamer, like an online streamer. He's just 20 years old. He's been doing tours around the world, and this time around he decided to tour Africa. I think he's going on like a 20 country tour or something. I'm not even sure of how many countries, but it's a lot. So and everybody finally jumping on the bandwagon. Everybody saying that Africa is not like what the media has been portraying Africa to be. Again, my name is Masonic. I'm an international artist, songwriter, and producer. I'm right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. So I want everybody to check out my latest album. It's called Liberia What's Left 2 by Masonic. But we'll get into that later. So yeah, IShowSpeed is doing a great job basically debunking a lot of the white supremacy myths or concepts of what Africa is, or the only showing certain parts of Africa, which tend to make a lot of Black Americans to not have any interest in Africa. So he's doing a great job, by the way. He's going to cities, but he's definitely meeting with the locals. He's meeting with traditional dance teams and stuff like that, showing the actual way of life in the countryside and things like that, mingling with the people, eating their foods, and just being cordial. But they're showing him so much love and grace, and that's what it's all about. For some of us, we've been talking about this for years, like going back to I think I did a series of videos when I released my album a while back. The album is called Inspired 2, but I have the videos on YouTube. And this was some years back. Like, what was it? Like 2017, around 2017, 2018, I did a series of videos talking about Africa, talking about Black people connecting. So this is not a new thing. This thing has been going on. My word of encouragement to Black people, and I'm looking at my time here. Oh man, time is flying. Yeah, my word of encouragement to Black Americans, Black people in the diaspora period. So Black Canadians, Black people in Europe, Africa belongs to you as well. It's your birthright. Don't sit on this side of the world and just feel like Africa is only for Africans, because the Indians are coming there, the Chinese, the white Europeans, white Americans, they're buying up land, building businesses and properties, and doing all kinds of stuff that's beneficial to their pockets. But yet and still, a lot of Black people, and that should show you how propaganda works, because the white propaganda machine, or the media, as you guys say, they've been pumping billions of dollars just to not promote Africa. And we've been telling people about this stuff for decades now. So I got to give a shout out to a few people, including IShowSpeed now, because he's 20, and trust me, the young generation is going to go. So a few people I got to give a shout out to. Number one is Wodemaya. If you don't know, he's a Ghanaian YouTuber. And he single-handedly changed the perception of what Africa is to the world, to the entire world. He's been doing the same kind of tour Speed is doing. He's probably done it for like 2-3 years straight, going to different African countries, showing what Africa is really about, showing big businesses and organizations over there, companies, manufacturing companies, all kinds of stuff. He's been doing that. And just from him alone, other African YouTubers started doing the same content creation, going to Africa, doing the same thing. So at the end of the day, this stuff has been happening. So I want to give you a shout out with Amaya. I'm not going to forget about you. I know we're supposed to do an interview and all this stuff. Man, life happened. But, you know, it's never too late. You know, it's never too late. I'll hit up your business contact. I still have it. And we could plan the interview sometime. Another person who's been pushing Africa is O'Shea Duke Jackson. He actually lives in, he's from California, by the way, but he lives in Uganda. So he's a good brother. He's been promoting Africa, trying to help bridge the gap. Brandon Tucker is another one. He's in California too, and he's been doing Airbnb and different businesses. I've spoken to Brandon on his show before. He's a good guy. You know, he's in California, but he goes to Kenya a lot. He has Airbnb and different things. So you guys, I know a lot of people just jumping on the bandwagon now, but we've been telling y'all this stuff. You know, my word of advice. Who else? Afro Think Tank. I can't even. It's a mouthful, but anyways, Afro Think Tank has a YouTube show too, but he goes to Nigeria and stuff, and he's been encouraging people. So I know some of his political views I don't really agree with personally, but I still have to give the brother a shout out. Michael Blackson, a comedian, he's been going to Ghana. He built a school there, so I have to give him a shout out. Akon, you know, he's been encouraging black people to move. That's not my take, but I'll give my take shortly. So Akon has been encouraging black people to move there, and but yeah, that's not my take on what he's doing. I just think black people should go visit at least first. But he's been encouraging black Americans especially to go to Africa. So Africa is vast. If you live in French Canada, you could blend right in by going to a French-speaking African country like the Ivory Coast. It's pretty developed or developing, but it's nice. You know, you could go to, where's the other place? They got so many, Senegal, you know, so many French-speaking African countries are there. If you speak English in the U.S., you could go to a lot of English-speaking African countries to blend right in, and you'll be able to communicate well. So the thing is, my advice to black Americans, to Caribbeans, people who live in Europe, black people, visit Africa first. At least visit 3 to 5 countries, and then you can start deciding if you ever want to move or even buy a property or buy like a vacation home. Then you can say, you know what, I like this country better than that one. The people vibe with me better, so I'm gonna live there. So that's really the message here, is just travel to Africa. And for the youth, you guys, you're in America, you're 20, like IShowSpeed, you're working, you're saving your money, you got 401k. Look, let me tell you something. Take a vacation, go for 2 weeks, go for 3 weeks, check out 1 or 2 countries, make some connections with Africans here. Africans are all through the USA, Canada, all these different places. Make some connections, you know, ask them about their countries. Make sure, you know, it's a safe country, like they're not fighting wars or having a coup or something crazy like that. And you could take that trip and go enjoy yourself and see something else and vibe with the people. Start doing it now. The old heads, I know a lot of y'all stuck in your ways. The 30, 40, 50, 60-year-olds in the U.S., y'all don't want to travel. Look, travel. And matter of fact, it might even help you better now to travel there because you're already close to retirement age. You don't have anything much going on in the U.S. Some of y'all still living in apartments, which is not a bad thing. I'm not putting anybody down, but I'm just saying this is an opportunity for you to take like 15, 20 grand and buy a house. You could own a house in Africa for $20,000 or even $15,000. It just depends on where you get in the place. You know, you could hustle, get that money and go get a house or get into investment or something. So stop looking down on Africa and just looking, you know, allowing the media, the U.S. media, or the European media to feed you with only feed the children images about Africa. Stop looking down. Go there for yourself. See what you could do. You know what I mean? You might have a skill that Liberia might need. you might have a skill, like you might be like a really good mechanic and you have an idea of opening a franchise. You could do it in Liberia. You don't have to do it here, because it's going to be 100 times cheaper to do it there than to do it here in the US. So without saying too much, I'm already at 10 minutes. Golly. Yeah, so I wanted to give y'all a quick freestyle. Let me see if I could play one song real quick. You know, I don't know. But anyways, go check out my album, yo. You'll enjoy the album. It's called Liberia What's Left. I have hip-hop, Afrobeat. Oh, Davido, I forgot to shout out Davido. He was living here and promoting Africa too. All these cats, Wizkid and all of them, they've been promoting Africa. But I'm really focusing on people that really been pumping that message out. So yeah, at the end of the day, man, yo, go visit Africa. Thank you so much, IShowSpeed. I hope you see this video. I hope it goes viral. Everybody, it's your boy Mezonic, M-E-Z-O-N-I-C. Peace.